Hello everyone and welcome back to Xbox Nation, where we're bringing you all the latest and greatest from Xbox and Game Pass. This week is packed with an incredible lineup featuring AAA blockbusters, unique indie titles, and some awesome Game Pass releases. We're covering all the games dropping from the 26th of October up until the 2nd of November, so whether you're a horror fanatic, an action buff, or looking for a cozy co-op game, we've got you covered. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and let's jump into the game releases. First up is Vengeance Hunters, a thrilling Neo Geo inspired action brawler that's here to satisfy retro gaming fans and newcomers alike. You'll pick your fighter from a roster of quirky characters, including Golem, a heavy hitting robot with rock solid defenses, Candy, a streetwise brawler known for her speed and combo moves, and Looney, a mad scientist who unleashes chaos with wild gadgets and unconventional tactics. The journey here takes you through a mix of eerie, neon lit and gritty environments, from the ghostly last woods and harsh wastelands to the crime-ridden streets of Megalopolis. Each location has hidden areas and secrets waiting to be discovered, so it really pays to explore and experiment. The combat in this game is very fast and furious, with a scoring system that really rewards you for chaining combos and defeating enemies in complete style. You can actually play this solo or co-op with a friend, taking on increasing difficulties as you progress. If you're a fan of classic arcade-style beat-em-ups, Vengeance Hunters is a must-play addition to your collection, and it lands on Xbox on the 28th of October. For horror fans, Clockwork Tower Rewind is an exciting treat and drops onto Xbox on the 29th of October. This iconic 16-bit horror game makes its English debut with a retranslated and enhanced version of the classic that really defined a generation of horror gaming. You'll play as Jennifer, an orphan trapped in a sprawling Barrows mansion, a place that hides unspeakable secrets and eerie sightings at every corner. The gameplay here really focuses on that exploration, where each creaky hallway and shadowy room might hold vital clues or a deadly trap. There's no peace in this Barrows manor. The infamous Scissor Man, a silent scissor-wielding stalker, is relentless in his pursuit of Jennifer. There's no fighting back here. Your survival depends on strategy, knowing when to hide, using the few resources you find very wisely. If you're a fan of tense, atmospheric horror games that really keep you on edge without relying on cheap jump scares, then Clock Tower Rewind will deliver all the chills you're looking for this Halloween season. The beloved Life is Strange series finally returns with double exposure, bringing Max Caulfield back into our spotlight. Now a photography student at university, Max is devastated when her close friend Safi dies under mysterious circumstances. Desperate to save her, Max tries to use her rewind power for the first time in quite a lot of years. But this time something goes horribly wrong. She actually ends up in a parallel timeline where Safi is still alive, but still in imminent danger. As with previous Life is Strange games, this one will really put your choices at the heart of the story. Every single conversation, every action, and every decision can really shift how the events unfold, leading to multiple possible outcomes. The game's art style still retains the iconic watercolor aesthetic, paired with hauntingly beautiful music that draws you deeper into this emotional journey. With complex relationships, ethical dilemmas, and Max's signature time-bending powers, Double Exposure is an emotional rollercoaster and a definite must-play for fans of narrative-driven games. Monster High Skulltimate Secrets invites you to experience your first day at the iconic Monster High. But beware, strange things are happening, and it's up to you to uncover the mysteries hidden within the school's hallowed halls. Throughout the game, you'll solve puzzles, discover ancient keys, and unlock the spooky secrets that keep Monster High as eerie and fun as ever before. The game really mixes that exploration, puzzle solving, and interaction with fan favorite characters like Dracula, Frankenstein, and Claudine Wolf. Obviously, you'll be able to customize your character, engage in different missions, and participate in themed events, all whilst navigating the gothic charm and mystery of Monster High. For fans of this franchise, Skulltimate Secrets is packed with spooky fun and excitement that will really keep you hooked as you dive into this haunting yet whimsical world. It's perfect for people of all ages, and it lands onto the Xbox Series consoles on the 29th of October. Have you ever dreamed of running a successful game studio? Well, in Neptunia Game Maker R, you'll get to live out this fantasy by taking control of a struggling game development team and building it into a major force in the industry. From hiring and training developers to balancing budgets and managing resources, every choice will impact your studio's success. Your studio's journey will involve creating a variety of games, each with their own unique requirements and fan base. Do you target trendy gamers, or just take risks with new ideas? With RPG elements, character-driven storytelling, and business simulations, Neptunia Game Maker R really offers a detailed and enjoyable look into the gaming industry. It really makes it a perfect pick for those who love strategy and role-playing games. Before we dive into the 10 remaining games today, please do consider subscribing as we upload Xbox content every single day. Currently, 80 82% of you are not subscribed, and I would love to see you join our ever-growing Xbox community. We cover everything from Xbox news, reviews, and updates, so you get that daily Xbox fix, and we'd love to see our community hit 50,000 by the end of this year. Thank you again for your continued support on the channel. Feel free to join our brand new Discord server, and let's dive back into these remaining games. Next up, we're diving into the paranormal with Phasmophobia, a cooperative horror game where you and your friends play as ghost hunters documenting supernatural activity. It's finally coming to the Xbox Series consoles via game preview, and I cannot wait to dive into this horror experience. Armed with EMF freezers, UV lights, spirit boxes, and other ghost hunting gear, your objective is very simple. You'll have to identify the type of ghost haunting each location and gather as much evidence as you can, all while staying alive. Each ghost has its own personality with unique signs and behaviors that make every single mission unpredictable and intense. Whether you're crouched in a basement, listening for ghostly whispers, or just watching a door slam on camera, Phasmophobia brings nail-biting suspense and a sense of unease. With both solo and co-op modes available at launch, this game is a really unforgettable experience and perfect for horror fans and thrill seekers alike. Returning to Game Pass, Ashen is an open-world co-op action RPG with a very mysterious twist. You will play as a wanderer in a dark, melancholic world, searching for a place to call your home. As you journey through this hauntingly beautiful landscape, you'll encounter other players in a unique passive multiplayer system, really adding an unexpected layer of community to this lone journey. The game's combat system is very strategic, encouraging careful planning and split-second decisions as you dodge, block, and counter against challenging foes. With gorgeous minimalist visuals and an atmospheric sound design, Ashen really captures the isolation and determination of a world on the brink. If you're really looking for an RPG with a meaningful story, stunning world building, and the option to bring along a friend, then Ashen will be a must-play. If fast-paced monster shredding action is more your thing, then Vampire Hunters will be right up your alley on October 30th. This roguelite FPS has you blasting through waves of undead creatures with a unique stacking weapon system that lets you wield multiple guns at one time, and it creates some pretty insane levels of firepower. As you explore Transylvania-inspired levels, you'll encounter all manner of creepy retro-style enemies, from werewolves to vampires and other sinister creatures. You'll be able to collect weapons, upgrades, and special abilities as you battle through increasingly challenging environments. With every single run, you'll of course discover new powers and improve your firepower, making Vampire Hunters a wild and addictive experience perfect for this Halloween. Now, Redacted is a sci-fi survival thriller that takes place on Black Iron, a cutting-edge penitentiary on Callisto, one of Jupiter's icy moons. When an outbreak transforms the inmates into infected monsterites, you, a lowly prison guard, must make your way through this eerie, bloodstained corridors to reach the last escape pod and get out alive. Every single step in this game is fraught with danger, as mutated inmates prowl around every corner, and you'll have to scavenge for resources, navigate high-stakes situations, and make split-second decisions. The sci-fi horror atmosphere here feels both expansive and claustrophobic, with top-notch visuals and sound design pulling you into this nightmare. Redacted offers an adrenaline-fueled immersive experience for fans of sci-fi horror and intense survival games, and is actually a spin-off of the original Callisto Protocol, so it's well worth diving into if you want to learn more about that lore. In Dragon Age The Veilguard, you will finally be able to step back into the world of Thedas, a world teeming with ancient magic, political intrigue, and new threats. This time you'll play as Rook, and you're a hero called upon to save the world when two ancient gods break free from their prison, threatening all of Thedas. The world is expansive with rugged landscapes, labyrinth ruins, and shining cities. The combat system here looks to encourage a mix of tactical planning and bold action, allowing you to choose between magic, melee, and ranged attacks. Along the way, you'll of course make allies, confront enemies, and delve deeper into the lore of the Dragon Age series. The game's emphasis on choice and morality means every decision you can have consequences, making The Veilguard an engaging and story-driven RPG experience for both new players and longtime fans. It finally arrives onto the Xbox Series consoles on the 31st of October. If over-the-top grindhouse-style action is what you actually crave instead, then Shadows of the Damned Hella Remastered brings it in tons of spades. You'll play as Garcia Hotspur, a demon hunter on a wild journey through hell to rescue his beloved from the clutches of the demon lord Fleming. This remastered version offers upgraded visuals and smoother gameplay while still keeping the original dark humor and chaotic action intact. Garcia will obviously wield an array of strange and deadly weapons, including his talking gun Johnson, which can transform into different forms, adding a mix of strategy and fun to the combats. With twisted enemies, bizarre boss fights, and a uniquely macabre aesthetic, Shadows of the Damned is as bold as it is unforgettable. If you enjoy edgy humor and intense action, or you just want to relive this absolute classic, then this one is for you. Finally, Dead Island 2 hits PC Game Pass, bringing its sun-soaked, gore-filled zombie apocalypse to a brand new audience. Set in an infected Los Angeles, you'll play as one of several immune survivors trying to understand and survive this outbreak. This action RPG actually delivers a mix of hand-to-hand combat and ranged weapons, letting you get up close and personal with hordes of zombies. Every character in this game has a unique skill tree with a variety of abilities, and the game's cooperative multiplayer lets you team up with friends to mow down the zombies together. The attention to detail in the environments, the grotesque enemy designs, and the dark humor really all come together to create a zombie survival experience like no other before. Dead Island 2 is a fantastic addition for horror fans, especially on Xbox Game Pass. So that wraps up this week's exciting game releases. Let me know in the comments below which one of these you're most excited to dive into. Whilst down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button for your daily Xbox new dose. Whilst here, why don't you check out our most recent video covering the 20 best open world games that you can play on Xbox Game Pass right now.